Welcome back. More Olympics now on today's TMJ4. We're joined by two speed skaters from Team Swider-Peltz. We've got Nancy Jr. and Jeffrey here.
And they are part of a family of speed skaters. If no one knows, both of you speed skate, and your mother is in Russia right now.
She's in Russia right now.
Coaching
Brian Hansen, our other training partner.
Yep. Awesome. Okay, before we talk about the pursuit that's to come, let's talk a little bit about what you're hearing from mom/coach who's over there. It hasn't been the Olympics that was planned.
Well, yeah, I mean, a lot of people know that the US Speedskating team, short track or long track, hasn't won a medal yet, and that's really unusual because we're really strong in the sport. And because of that, people speculate why. And there's probably a lot of different reasons.
First it was the suits everybody was blaming.
Yeah, first it was the suits, and that's a really easy thing to blame. I think it's a combination of a lot of things.
I think the suits actually kind of became an issue because mentally it messed with the skaters. You know, it became a big issue, and I think actually the skin itself isn't the problem. It's the controversy, having to squelch that, but you still in the back of your mind.
The inception of it now, you're like.
And so they're going into the race questioning, which is sad because it could have been avoided, I think.
Okay, so what do we have left to salvage this year for US Speed Skating? We've got the team pursuit coming up now.
Team pursuit's coming up in 2 days.
And as we know from last Olympics, that anything can happen in that race. It's a really exciting race, and Nancy was a part of it.
The women's team pursuit last Olympics, we were paired against the Canadians that first round. Literally thought we would went out for our best race, but we didn't think we would win at all because individually, those 3 Canadian girls were at the top of their game. Us 3, we were not, and we went out and we beat them 0.05 of a second. So again, as a team, you can collectively do well, and that's what we're really hoping for, for our US Speed skaters over there, for both women and men.
Who's to beat out there now?
Is it the Dutch?
Obviously, we can see it's the Dutch to beat. They're putting up a good show right now.
Dutch and the Canadians. Canadians usually pull out great teamwork. Germans are always good.
Let's hope it's the Americans, though.
Let's hope
How about
it's
that?
the Americans.
Yeah. Nancy, you're off at college down in Wheaton, Illinois.
I am.
Are you going to train again? Are you going to try to make it in 4 years?
We've been discussing that a lot. It's been going on around more. It's a question I'm getting now that the Olympics are starting to wind down. But if we get financially stable or dependent,
if we get a nice sponsor,
got a great
coach,
sponsor.
This
is the time.
Look in the camera and wink.
So yeah, we can find some other good teammates, good skaters.
I would go for it.
It could be fun.
It's never too old in skating.
All right. Nancy, Jeff, both members of Team Swider-Peltz, thanks for joining us today. We've got the Olympic Zone coming up at 6:30, where we will meet the daughter of an NHL All-Star hoping to win gold in women's hockey. We will be back.